Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. Today we're going to be talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, Season 2, Episode 6. This definitely felt like a filler episode. Looks like the preview for next episode is a filler episode, so we're going to be getting some lower ratings, and we're going to be getting annoyed for the next couple of weeks watching this anime. So up until this point, it's been pretty good. You know, it's been straight to the point, storyline, not a whole lot of filler going on. But now it looks like we're getting into several filler episodes, which is going to be very, very annoying. So we start off this episode with Setsuna sleeping for a couple of days straight, because obviously she has not had the ability to sleep in many, many years. And she then gets kidnapped by Princess Ayaz. I believe it's like A-I-Y-A. I'm going to say Ayaz. I'm probably mispronouncing her name. Like bodyguard, ninjas, whatever. Because as a princess, she is subjected to basically just a bunch of routine stuff, day in and day out, you know, no stopping. And pretty much princesses are just used as a convenience to marry to other lords, to get their favor, in order to, you know, get unionized and have armies combine forces, things along those lines. And what she tried to do is kidnap Setsuna, dress her up in a fancy kimono, and have her take her lessons, her etiquette lessons for the day. And so that way she can go run away off, do exploring things, and just, you know, be a kid for a little while. So Setsuna, you know, kind of gives in to the sob story, agrees, takes the lessons, and behold, here comes Kiara, one of the other demon slayers, who is supposedly a nun, but his sister couldn't do it. She had other tasks to do for the day, you know, making weapons and such. So she had him go there to teach her etiquette lessons, which he learned from his father, because he's also training to become a monk as well. Well, lo and behold, the princess gets kidnapped by a giant octopus tentacle monster. Of course, there has to be a tentacle monster. It is anime after all. Don't worry, nothing is shown. It's nothing really dirty. She's just kind of getting shaken up. The monster's annoyed that she doesn't stop talking, tries to drown her in the water at one point. And then he ultimately comes to save the day, having a hard time with the giant octopus tentacle monster thing. His two twin sisters show up to help out. La-di-da, the princess is saved. End of episode, roll the credits. That's pretty much the meat of this entire episode. Setsuna, or Toa rather, is kind of worried because Setsuna is missing, so she's looking out, and then the village elder is like, yeah, don't worry about it, she's probably just out for a walk, you know, she hasn't slept in such a long time, it's probably refreshing, she's just trying to take everything all in, not knowing what actually happened. But Setsuna is actually very concerned for her mother, Rin, we see at the end of the episode. Which you would think, okay, if she's so concerned for her Rin, let's not do all of these side quests. Let's get straight to the meat. But no, it looks like we're just going to be sticking with the fluff for at least this episode and next episode, and we'll see what happens on, you know, episode 8+ at this point in time. We don't know. We just don't know what inevitably is going to happen, and that kind of sucks. Because I don't want a bunch of filler episodes again. That's what pissed me off about the first season. Yes, they showed some of the characters from the old Inuyasha anime, so I mean that might give you some feel-good memories if you've actually watched Inuyasha. Yet again, I have personally not, so it doesn't do much for me. I want the main story. Yes, the whole thing is fan service, but when you're putting fillers in fan service, it's not as much a fan service anymore and makes me annoyed. What I thought was also weird in this episode is, for whatever reason, Toa is still carrying around the old sword. You would think at this point she would have gotten rid of it and started using the new sword. Maybe they just messed up the animation for the sword hilt. I could see the sheath, you know, being fine. Unless she's wearing it as a necklace, because obviously we know the Kyokan root can basically be a necklace. It looks like it changes shapes. It can be a flute and it can be a sword. We've seen it in 3 different forms, so it's a possibility she just, you know, wearing it as a necklace or has it in her back pocket or something. We don't really know. But she meets up with Setsuna at the end of the episode, very worried for her well-being, wondering what the heck is going on. Setsuna, you know, basically explaining a lot of stuff has been going on. And it seems like we need to go see Rin, because she plays the Inuyasha theme song by the Tree of Ages. You get to see Rin crying at the end of the episode. Then we get a preview for the next episode, and we're no closer to saving Rin. We're no closer to getting Inuyasha and Kagome out of the Black Pearl, defeating Kirinmaru. Looks like Riku shows up next episode at one point for something. Mora is going after demons, doing bounty things. That she got hired. So yeah, it's going to be more of a Mora episode, which is fine. Mora was like in this episode for 2 seconds. So yeah, they showed her running after demons and demons running away from her. That was like the whole gist of her part of this episode. Really more about Setsuna and the princess, not so much about Toa. Definitely a Setsuna-centric heavy episode. So, yeah, I mean, there you have it. This review isn't going to be that long because there's really nothing important going on. This was just kind of a filler waste of an episode, in my opinion. This is getting a 5 out of 10. The animation was fine. The fighting sequence was fine. That princess is super annoying. I don't like her character. She's falling in love with Kiara, by the way, so that'll be a thing at some point in time in the future, is my guess. Kiara, very dense, demon slayer, monk, right over his head. Right, straight over his head. So we're just going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point. I'm not going to drag this one out to that 10-minute mark. This is, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's a crappy episode. I am going to be annoyed if they keep doing this over and over and over again for like the next 5 episodes, and I will rate them lower every single episode. I've been giving them 8s. This was the first 5 of the season, so we'll wait and see. As I said, if you throw one once in a while, it doesn't annoy me. But if it's going to be like 2 or 3 episodes in a row and you're not going to add anything to the storyline, yes, I am going to get pissed off. That's just the way it is, and I think that's the way a lot of the fans are too, just based on the comments and general consensus behind the season so far. So, yet again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and let me know what you want to see for future anime and cartoon-related videos. Memes are welcome, too. Been doing a lot of memes lately as well. I did a poll, and it seems like the memes actually outvoted the reviews. So, we're going to keep this formula for right now. Maybe 2 or 3 meme videos a week, and then I will be reviewing Yashahime. Maybe just, do more memes and, like, maybe review 1 or 2 shows at a time. I will be picking up Demon Slayer Season 2 when that picks up in December. So you can look forward to seeing that as well. So I'll probably be reviewing this and Demon Slayer at the same time. And then when Dr. Stone picks back up at some point, maybe we'll get a One Punch Man Season 3. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But that's all she wrote.